In this video, we're going to go over a tip in regards to customer relations called the peak end rule. This is really a high level summary just about customer experience, really, and this is relevant to anyone that's on the team that's customer facing, from the office manager to the technicians, salespeople. Really relevant to anyone doing customer service. The point of the peak end rule is that the emotional peak point in terms of a customer's experience, and then the end of that customer's experience is overweighted relative to the rest of the points throughout their customer experience in terms of their memorability of that experience, and feelings, positive feelings, right? So, in order to craft a good customer's experience that's most optimal, we want to make sure that the emotional peak point, they have some peak point throughout their customer experience, and the end of that experience is good. And clearly, sometimes, right, the peak of a customer's experience is oftentimes at the end of that experience. So build a relationship with them, right? Ask them questions, ask them about stories, ask about their advice, their family, their career, their spouse, etc. Like, ask them things that help to foster a relationship, which can be, easily done when you're cleaning windows, on a job with a customer, doing Christmas lights. Try to build a relationship with this person. That's huge contributor to their customer satisfaction. And in a sense, sometimes we're providing people with companionship, especially older people that maybe don't get out much or whatever. It's really fulfilling in a sense to ask them about stories and advice, etc. So, try to build a relationship with customers whenever possible. Also, ensure their satisfaction. Bare minimum, you're doing a job for them. You're cleaning their gutters, you're doing whatever task. Make sure that you're having an opportunity, throughout and definitely at the end of the appointment, review the appointment with them. How to go, any professional points of, professional perspective you might have, advice to give them, etc. How to treat whatever you did going forward. So walk through the task with them. Once you complete it, make sure they're satisfied. And in terms of also trying to instill like a good customer's experience or some peak, especially at the end, give them forget-me-not flower seeds. The other marketing materials that we will equip you with to give to a customer. Ask for a review. Help them leave a review by guiding them on their phone or computer. So the point is of the peak end rule, is try to foster a good customer experience, and a customer does not ultimately remember the average of all the points of their experience equally, right? It's overweighted in the importance of the end of that experience and then the emotional peak point of that experience. So try to implement that into any customer relationships you get to build.